only difference between Wike and Portable is that Portable does not betray people that have helped him. But Wike betrays everyone that has helped him.
Guys, nobody don't finish Wike like this. Waiting deji, adeyanji, do Wike, nobody don't finish Wike like this. I didn't mention say deji go the Wike go the pause now. Anywhere you see this video. Deji, he give Wike the highest woto. Wike cannot recover from this. Chai! Watch.
This man does not have integrity. That was why I stopped talking to him at that time. He never, you can fact check me, he never told me, as he was saying that, oh, I came to meet him, he said he's not going to support. He can never tell me that to my face. He can never. Neither can any governor tell me that one to my face, that I'll come and meet you, you tell me that you will not. It's a lie. In fact, he promised me that he was going to support me. He could have, you know, Wike, typical Wike, just like he deceived Peter Obi. Peter Obi kept going to him, he was encouraging him, but he went behind his back and sabotaged him. You know, so maybe he was planning not to support me. But when I discovered that it was now obvious that he wanted to renege on his word of supporting Jemi Agbaje to support Secondus, I said I will no longer even be party to the election. I resigned from PDP. You can go and ask Gabriel Suswan, Sule Lamido, Ambassador Aminu Wali, and Atari Bafarawa. They were begging me in Port Harcourt when I first announced that I'm going to resign from politics and PDP. That the reason why I came to politics was because of Goodluck Jonathan. I joined politics in 2011, and I resigned from politics in 2016, about 8 years ago. And I said these people are too dirty. That I cannot be involved in this kind of dirty people. Sule Lamido and all of them, they were begging me that I should not leave PDP. That I'm an asset to the party. There's nothing they didn't do. I told them I'd made my decision. I was going to leave politics and go back to my turf of activism. That is what I've been doing in the last 8 years. My records, they speak for themselves. I have made great sacrifice at the expense of my freedom. Everybody in the nation knows that I have been sent to several prisons and detention facilities in this country. For somebody whose only achievement is, and he has never worked anywhere, contrary, unlike me, my records of my service, whether in my personal business and the places I've worked, are there. This man has never worked anywhere. From a local government, from a motor garage tout, he became local government chairman. From then, he has been betraying people. The only difference between Wike and Portable is that Portable does not betray people that have helped him. But Wike betrays everyone that has helped him. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan's wife. Wike betrayed Rotimi Amechi. Wike betrayed Peter Odili, people that have helped him. Is it Tinubu that Wike will not betray? Even President Tinubu is not that dull. He's politically savvy. He knows. He's just using the long spoon to deal with him. And there's nothing you do with Wike that is safe. Wike is the reason why they raided the home of judges. You remember now when they raided the home of judges? Wike is one of the reasons, allegedly, why the former CCJN was removed from office. He kept going around saying that he has judiciary in his pocket and he was mentioning names. So there is the only difference between him and Portable is that when you do something with Portable, at least Portable will not go against you and betray you. But no matter what you do for Wike, he will betray you. No matter what you do for him. So I'm not surprised that elders that should be confident, the people that, in his response to our criticism of him trying to buy the judiciary and bucket the judiciary, he said it's the president that asked him to be building houses for judges and giving judges cars. Was he not building houses for judges when he was governor in Rivers State? Was it Bola Ahmed Tinubu that told him to build houses and be buying cars for judges when he was in Rivers State? All this land grabbing that he's doing, the people that are doing deals with him, he will still expose all of them. All the land grabbing. He already said, he's allegedly saying that it is Tinubu that is telling him to grab people's land in the FCT. That it is Tinubu's wife that is telling him to grab people. He's telling people already, go to the FCT and the FCT. He has turned the place to Obiakbo. All Rivers people, he made them to imagine in the FCTA now and the FCT. Directors now report to Wike's aides from Rivers State. What a shame and a parody of some sort. And you know he's a maximum ruler. Bullies people, just a bloody bully and a coward. Bullies people in the FCT, insults people anyhow, talk to people anyhow. Same weekend was talking in this interview that Bala Mohammed, he said that Bala Mohammed should never have been the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. That in PDP that they do it based on a rotation. North, south. Okay, after Mimiko was PDP Governors Forum chairman. The next chairman was Ayofayoshe, his friend. It is always the most senior person, the most senior governor, the most senior ranking governor that becomes the Governor Forum chairman. Do you understand? So when his friend Ayofayoshe took over after Mimiko, he did not see anything wrong in it. But now he sees something wrong in it. Same Wike is insulting the revered Professor Chidi Odekalu, who has been critical of him trying to compromise our judiciary, saying that Wike calls some people, he said they are Arise lawyers. Look at Wike, that has never worked anywhere in his... Let Wike bring his CV. Let Wike bring his CV. Let me bring my CV. Where has Wike ever worked to 5 has he ever done in his life? Whose salary has he ever paid? Do you know how many people's salary we pay? We've been paying in the last couple of years, even before we joined the legal profession as traders. We are accountable people. We are tax-paying people. You know, so it does not make any sense whatsoever. Imagine Wike threatening a director in FCDA to resign. Just because of selfish interest. If he wants to do anything in your department and you don't agree, he will bully you. He will force you to resign, or he will make your directorate redundant. And the people are scared of him, they cannot speak. And this is why I'm making myself available to them, all of them that Wike is bullying in FCT and FCDA. Come to me, I will help you. Come to me, I will deal with him for you. Report him to me, I'm his order, I will deal with him. Friendship is this. And I told him, this is on record, let him come out and deny it. And I told him, I said, friend or not, I will criticize you. If you do bad, I will criticize you. If you do good, I will criticize you.
Now my question, sir, is this. Talking about this guy.
Had followed the due process of law. You know he does not like to follow due process of law. If he had followed due process of law in the aspects concerning Ruga community and all the places that were demolished in Sabolugbe and everywhere, I would have messaged him and said, before demolition, do this, do this. A man just come brashly, without following the process of law, start demolishing property, so you say I should engage him. That's an unreasonable person. The only language is like during Buhari. They kept reaching out to me. I refused to engage them because they are unreasonable government. A government that will just come and start shooting protesters. Do you know how many Shiites Buhari killed? You want me to engage that kind of government? Wike is an unreasonable person. I know him very well. This is the only way. And we have achieved our aim. What we wanted to achieve, we got him to go there. The people are now being they are going to be relocated. It's the Jadeyoju 1, Wike 0. And if he does it again, I will do it again to him. Nobody changes a winning strategy. My strategy was to intimidate him. He said nobody can intimidate him. I already intimidated him already. And if he does it again, I will intimidate him again. That one is not, he says, nobody changes the winning strategy. It's a strategy that works for me. If he goes after poor people's home again, I will do to him same thing that I've done to him now, and we will get justice for the victims. Because there's due process of law. You are supposed to have gone to the tribunal, do the procedure. If the people loses, the people have right of appeal to the High Court. None of those due process of law was followed. He just took bulldozers and went to bulldoze their houses and claimed that they are shanties. That is invariably saying that poverty is a crime. What crime are the people committed by being poor? They will always be the poor among us. Even during the time of the prophets, the poor were always among us. And we must tolerate the poor, because if we don't tolerate the poor will have no option but to eat the rich. And the rich will not be able to sleep if the poor cannot sleep. So that's one. On the second issue of what should be the political solution to the River State impasse, believe me, there's nothing that Fubara will do that will make Wike to back down. Wike, all of us in this room knows Wike. All of is a totalitarian. He does not believe in middle ground. He will not shift. The governor has shifted severally, numerously. The way out is for the governor to confront him frontally. Like the way we have come. Wike does not like to be challenged. Once you challenge him, you know, he becomes very jittery, you know, and starts talking anyhow. So the governor should challenge him headlong. There is no issue. The law is settled that when people defect, they lose their seat. It's settled law. The Supreme Court has said it. Then they went and got a lower court to make another ruling in the same subject matter. So Fubara should just man up and challenge the guy. He's not God. This God complex that Wike has, that his words are supreme, his decree. He believes that this is a dictatorship. The same treatment that Wike has given to people that have supported him, he will give it to Tinubu. Tinubu will not be an exception. And assuming without considering that I went to beg Wike, like he said in his interview, about over 8 years ago. So that means Wike is the oracle of PDP, is the one that makes people in PDP. So why couldn't he make himself PDP presidential candidate? Why couldn't Wike make himself PDP presidential candidate? Since he's the oracle of PDP, he's the one that determines who gets what, when, and how in PDP. Okay, why couldn't the oracle of PDP, why couldn't he make himself PDP presidential candidate in the last primaries?
Okay. The last one here.
For different reasons. And activism is not the exclusive preserve of anybody. There's no law that says, oh, if only Aisha Yusufu that must be an activist. No, it's only Deji that must be an activist. It's only Femi Falana or late Gani. Everybody is an activist in their own right. Whether you're a journalist, you use your platform to activate for societal change, whether you're an NTA, you are a New Central, wherever you are. So in my own little space, I'm just doing my own little best. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I have the right motivations or so. But even in my little corner, I've been able to get Wike to be uncomfortable. In my little corner, I've been able to get Wike to be uncomfortable. I got Wike to leave his office. And he went to the community to address them. Do you know what it takes to get somebody like Wike that is full of himself to leave his comfort zone? Do you know what it means to get Wike to summon a media party after going to Ruga? So let me tell you something. There are few people like me that can do what I do. And I say this with all sense of humility. These things that we do is at personal cost. At great personal cost to our lives. And we'll continue to do it. It does not matter if tomorrow Wike is the victim. We will still activate for, after all, people that have jailed us, we have activated for them in the past. So who is Wike? Where are the people that were feeling so powerful? Where is El-Rufai today? There was nothing El-Rufai didn't do in this town. Where is El-Rufai today? And just like I've said, you know, a word is enough for the wise. Wike is 11 years older than me. But he's seeing himself as a